fuse the fight in the Republic on illicit brew, to narrow it to central Kenya.
The public health sector is staring at yet another looming health crisis following threats by the Kenya National Union of Nurses to rally its members to go on strike beginning January 13th, 2025. And whereas other counties have made good their threat in the previous month and taken to the streets, the looming crisis is one that experts warn could derail gains made in the already struggling sector. Gloria Milimo reports.
Months of push and pull between the country's nurses and their employers now remain a ticking time bomb for the public health sector. In Uasin Gishu County, where nurses staged demonstrations for the second day running, the impact of the strike remains imminent. Nurses here opting to take to the streets over alleged failure by the county government to review their employment terms.
Kuna wenye waliandikwa kazi 2008 mpaka wale hawajai promotiwa, kuna wenye waliandika kazi 2015 hawajai promotiwa, kuna wenye wamestagnate for long without promotion. Hata wale wenye walitoka national government, county imekataa kwa promote. Na kuna wenye waliemployiwa juzi then wanapewa job group yenye iko juu.
Tunapata half of what our PNP counterparts wanapata. Yeye tunafanya kazi the same. Hatupati za allowances, hata uniform allowances. Mnaona mimi kama nurse nimefanya 5 years, hata sina uniform.
Solidarity forever.
What's even more worrying is the impending nationwide strike. The Kenya National Union of Nurses has now vowed to ask its members to agitate for their rights by engaging their employers in a strike beginning January 13th, 2025.
The main problem we have is the county government, and therefore we are saying there is no health care for the national government and there's no health care for the county government. When workers in the county governments go on strike, there is no Kenyan who is a national Kenya and a county Kenya. We are all Kenyans. And therefore we are saying it must be a collective action from the two levels of government.
The union has also accused the county governments of failure to honor the 2017 return to work formula that reviews some of the allowances enjoyed by its members.
We also have a return to work formula of 2017, an agreement that has not been honored by the government, where nurses are supposed to get an increment of nursing service allowance from the current 20,000 to 30,000, get a uniform allowance from the current 10,000 to 25,000.
They have highlighted 11 issues that must be addressed before calling off their strike notice. They include issues to do with promotion, lack of recognition of nurses as a directorate, exploitation of specialized nurses, lack of implementation of career progression, acute nursing shortage, failure to implement the new tier of employment that was revised following the merging of job groups, and implementation and changing of terms of employment for nurses seconded to the counties from the national government.
We are ready for dialogue, but the dialogue must only lead to one thing: conversion of nurses on contract to permanent and pensionable.
The aggrieved nurses are now set to meet with the Ministry of Health next year, January 6th, to help resolve the looming impasse. Gloria Milimu, KTN.
Now, the Employment and Labor Relations Court has allowed